Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do March favorites. I know it's already the middle of April. I'm a wee bit behind, but I thought, you know what? It's better late than never, and I have a few fun things that I want to share with you. So, we've got a little bit of skincare, makeup, some fashion items that I'm so excited about, and of course, a bit of perfume. So, if you are interested in seeing my March favorites, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I am so excited, you guys. I have missed filming. March was a super busy month for me. As many of you know, I have a Blissfully Fed program that I do seasonally, and I just completed my spring program, and honestly, we had the most amazing time. My group was amazing. Some of you had signed up, so I just want to give you a little kudos. I know many of you are still reaping the benefits from the program, so that is why I haven't been doing as much YouTube during that time. I like to go ahead and detox with my group, go all in, and it was just such a fabulous time. I always think of it as such a gift, a little reset for the body, mentally, physically, and it's the group that makes it special, and we truly had an amazing spring detox. So thank you for those of you that trusted me and came on this little adventure with me. And for those of you who are wondering when my next one will be, I will have one in June. We're gonna do a summer program and I'm super excited about it, and I'm working on it currently. So I will be sure to give you that information, and you can learn more about it at blissfullyfed.com. Okay, let's start with some tangible favorites, and I do have a bit of new skincare that I have been rotating into my routine, and the first one is from Westman Atelier, and this is the Skin Activator. And you guys, I freaking love this. A few of you have asked me about it, if I'm still using it, do I still love it? It is a fantastic serum. It's going to boost hydration. It's pretty much all-inclusive anti-ager, but I just love the texture of this. This is what it looks like. I really like these sort of watery serums that my skin just absorbs, and this one has this beautiful texture to it, and I don't know if you can see this on camera, but it provides a really nice glow on the skin. This all-in-one serum, it's packed with 12 actives including hyaluronic acid, peptides, and niacinamide to visibly soften fine lines, boost firmness, and hydrate. And my fussy skin just loves this. It really does. It just absorbs it, and it gives you a very nice, beautiful glow. So it's great underneath makeup as well. But I was super excited about this launch because Gucci Westman has also suffered from rosacea, like myself, and I knew that she was going to create a skincare product that was going to be great for sensitive skin types, and this is fantastic for mature skin. I also feel like this is something that's great for anybody's skincare routine because those ingredients are great anti-agers. It's just a great all-encompassing serum, and I've just really been enjoying this. So yep, somebody had written me and asked me, am I still using this? Do I love it? And I really do. I tend to use this serum in the morning, kind of underneath my skincare. I'll use this, then my moisturizer, SPF, and I just find that it really provides a very nice canvas for my makeup as well. You can use this at night, but I'm about to mention a few other skincare products. So I've been using this pretty much exclusively in the morning, and then switching to a different serum for night. But wanted to give a shout out, really love this Westman Atelier Skin Activator. Now, speaking of skincare, many of you know I am a huge fan of Biologique Recherche, but I do mix up my skincare, especially serums and moisturizers from time to time. And my friend Angela Morgan, who owns Luxe Atelier, just started carrying Environ skincare, and I have used that entire line before. My skin really liked that line, and I ended up picking up a few key pieces that I really enjoyed. And if you're not familiar with the Environ line, it is all about vitamin A, and they use a special sort of complex that is going to be for sensitive skins. And Environ has a special sort of like step up. Like you will go through a serum like at level 1, and then you can go to the next level, level 2. So I've used several of their products, like, you know, starting out on the level 1, but it's all about vitamin A, which is so good for your skin, but it is also created for those of us who may struggle with vitamin A. Think of retinols and such. My skin is a little fussy with traditional retinols, but it does like this Environ vitamin A complex that's in their products. So I did pick up, this made me laugh because Hailey Bieber has been known to use this moisturizing toner. This is from the Skin Essentia, or Essentia, and this one is just a very beautiful hydrating toner. When I am not using my Biologique Recherche lotion P50, that's going to give me some light exfoliation. Like if there's a day where I want to kind of skip that and I just want to use like a very hydrating toner, this is what I use, and I absolutely love it. It leaves like this beautiful little layer of hydration on your skin. It kind of preps it so that the serums can kind of penetrate a little bit deeper, and it gives your skin a nice little glow. So this is something that I also can use in conjunction. Like if I want to, I can use lotion P50, and then I can go in with this because this one's just like a hydrating toner. So been really enjoying this. And then I picked up the Sequence. This is the serum level 1, and this is a product that I have used in the past. And this serum is basically the lowest level. It includes vitamin C and vitamin A, and basically they recommend that you go through 2 cycles or 2 tubes of this before moving on to the next level. So it's sort of like it's a step up level of the vitamins in the Environ system, and it is truly very effective. I got onto this originally when I went to get a facial at Rescue Spa in New York City. They also sell this, and now Angela's Spa Luxe Atelier has brought this line in, and there's so many products that I just loved from this line that I went ahead and picked up a few of them to kind of incorporate in. And this is a lovely, again, kind of one and done anti-aging serum, and I use this primarily in the evening. So this is another beautiful texture kind of serum right here, and it just again soaks right in to my skin, and I love that I'm getting vitamin C and vitamin A on my aging skin. Those are like the 2 most important vitamins for anti-aging, but it's in a very low dose because again I have got some fussy skin, and too many actives just make my skin go bonkers. So this is another serum that I've just been incorporating mostly at night because I really love this before makeup. But to be honest with you, this one is lovely as well. But I know people have been asking me like, what sort of a one and done kind of serum, like an anti-aging serum? I definitely would recommend this Youth Essentia Sequence Serum 1. And I also would recommend reaching out to Angela Morgan at her spa because she will do a virtual consult and kind of explain the things that might be best for you and your skin. I am 54. I have dry, mature skin that tends to be a bit reactive, and I got to be a little bit careful about putting in these kind of actives on my skin. So along with that serum, I did pick up the Defense Cream. And this again is this antioxidant moisturizer. I was kind of wanting to switch up my moisturizers just a bit, and this is a little bit more affordable than my Biologique Recherche moisturizer that I tend to get. So I kind of wanted to mix things up just a bit with my serum and my moisturizer as we're moving into the spring and summer season, and I really like this Defense Cream. I'm afraid my dog chewed off the cap here, but let me go ahead. I can still use it by pumping it out. Just like that. I know, that's one thing. I love Olaf, but he really likes to get into my products. So this is what it's like. It's a very lightweight cream, but it is super hydrating, and again, it's loaded with peptides. It's got that vitamin A and C in here, and it's just a lovely moisturizer. Definitely feels hydrating for my more mature skin. And then last but not least, probably the most important skincare product that I've been incorporating is from Dr. Loretta, and I may have found my next holy grail SPF. This is her Universal Glow. I think that says Daily Defense. Yeah, Daily Defense. And this is a mineral sunscreen with an SPF of 40. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, you will know I loved Glow Skin Beauty, the Solar Shade 50, and they discontinued it, and I just haven't really found anything that I love as much until I tried this Dr. Loretta. Now this does have a slight tint to it. Let me show you right here, but it is like perfect because it's almost like it's a little tinted pink, and I'm sure that's because it's trying to mask the zinc, which can be give a little white cast here, but it is so gorgeous on the skin. It is so moisturizing, just why I liked my other SPF was that it was super moisturizing, and the mineral sunscreens are great for people who may have more reactive skin. Some of the chemical sunscreens can be a little bit more reactive, so my skin can tolerate some, but in general I really like to go for those mineral sunscreens because I know my skin just does better with them. And I just want to show you this. Now clearly I just put on serums, moisturizer, but you're seeing kind of my skincare right on my hand here. And you can see it's going to give you this really gorgeous glow. This is fantastic. You can get this at Violet Grey, as well as I believe her own site, but I love it. So I've been trying a bunch of sunscreens lately. If you've seen, I've been trying a couple different ones to kind of find my holy grail, and I would definitely repurchase this. I really love it, and again, it is a beautiful sort of primer before makeup, so it just sort of absorbs in, gives your skin a nice glow, but it does not feel heavy or sticky or anything like that. So that's what I liked about the other one. It felt like sort of I was applying just a moisturizer on my skin, and this almost feels like it is a moisturizer with slight color correcting because it looks like it's got just a slight sort of peachy pink just to mask the zinc. So to me, I feel like it almost gives me some nice coverage or a little bit of color correcting before I put on makeup. So really love this Dr. Loretta Universal Glow Daily Defense. Highly recommend it. Okay, usually I share like a new foundation that I have tested during the past month, but I actually have just been leaning on some of my favorite foundations just of all time, and I did pick up the Ultra La Tante from Chanel. This sort of surprises me because I have really fallen in love with this foundation. I've always liked it, but I have like really fallen in love with it. I love the combination of adding Le Beige. These are the sheer Healthy Glow highlighting fluids. I will do one pump. I have Pearly Glow and I have Sun Kissed. I will just depend on if I want a little golden goddess kind of look, I'll use Sun Kissed. I love the Pearly Glow because it just gives me a little bit of a glow underneath that will peek through. And then this is just your classic kind of medium coverage foundation, and I've just found that I have loved it. I will do one pump of the highlighting fluid, one pump of the Ultra La Tante All Day Comfort foundation, and this has just become like my go-to. So when I'm traveling, this is what I will take because it just is a no-brainer. Just really gives me a flawless finish on my skin, and I did pick it up in BR22. I own it already in BR32, which I would say is more my summer shade, and this one is just like perfection for right now, and especially if I'm going to add in the Sun Kissed, I feel like this is sort of like my perfect combo. So I cannot get enough of this. You guys have heard me talk about this combination before. This was actually a Mandy Davis recommendation. She told me that she always includes this one in her kit because it looks so great on all skin types, but particularly mature skin as well. And it's not too glowy, it's not too matte. It's like the perfect satin foundation, and I cannot get enough of it. So kind of wanted to give a shout out to that because that's what I have been leaning on lately. And then another favorite from the month of March, I did buy the Hermes. These are the mineral, the plein air, the bronzer and highlighter. And I do have to tell you, I really do enjoy this bronzer. This is in shade 2. I sort of felt like I might enjoy shade 3 as well, but I know that I am paying a premium because it is Hermes, but I will tell you I actually like the product inside. Now, yes, do I think it's overpriced? I do. I know that I'm paying for the name and the compact and all that stuff, but I did pick it up for review purposes, and I'm actually really glad. I love the texture of this bronzer. I like that it has a little bit of multicolor in the bronzer as well. It looks very natural on your skin. I love that it's a mineral powder, and we'll just go ahead and put some more of this on. It is just a really fantastic bronzer. I also love using this on my eyes. When I did a tutorial using the bronzer, I ended up using that in my crease, and then I picked up the highlighter in the Rose Atacama, and I love this highlighter. I love this on my eyes. I love it on the tops of my cheeks. It is just a beautiful mineral highlighter, and you really can use it a bunch of different ways. So I like to use this like with that bronzer on the eyes, with this on my lid. It gives like this really pretty little glow on the eyes. So I have found that I can use these products multiple ways, so it has made the purchase for me, worth it, but I really do enjoy these. Sometimes we pick up things for review and we're like, oh, that was a lot of money for not a very good product. I've actually been enjoying these products. I just think it's just really pretty. I find these to be very natural, a little bit understated, and this is just so pretty. And again, you can kind of come in with this and kind of highlight the upper brow. This is just a really good highlighter for someone like myself who doesn't love like super blingy highlighter, but does like that sort of glowy skin, healthy look. And these are also really great to travel with, and they are refillable. So once you buy the case, there is a little pin here, and you will be able to just buy the refills in the future. But I've been enjoying these two products from Hermes the past month and beyond. Okay, as far as eyes, I picked up the Dior Backstage eye palette, and this one is in the cool neutrals. So if you are somebody who loves a cool neutral eye, I swear this is the best palette to pick up. You can do multiple looks with this. It comes with an eye primer up here, as well as like a contour highlighter. You've got shimmers, you've got mattes. It's got everything you need to create an everyday eye look, a glam eye look. Like, it just is fantastic. The quality of these shadows are really good, soft, buttery, pigmented, easy to use. I have the rosewood one, so I already knew I liked these palettes, but I hadn't picked up the cool neutral palette, and now I want to pick up the warm neutrals because I think I would get a lot of wear out of that. But I feel like these are just such a good bang for your buck. Like, literally you're getting the great Dior quality that you can get in the quints with a few more shadows here. Yes, it's not quite as luxe of packaging as the traditional quints. Love those as well, but I find myself reaching for this palette day in, day out, and I just cannot recommend it enough. I love this shade right here. That's shimmering lilac. It looks so pretty on the eyes. This is just anybody who loves a cool toned eye. I think that you need this Dior Backstage palette. I don't think you'll regret it, and it is on sale at the Sephora VIB sale. So, okay, speaking of lip products, I also fell in love with the Lawless. These are Forget the Filler lip balms, and these are so good, you guys. I love this one in pink marshmallow, and I know that it looks like kind of just clear with a little bit of pink. That is what it is. But do you remember the Chanel Camellia white lipstick that was limited edition? And I just love it. I still have mine and I still love it. But as a dupe, I was wondering why I love this pink marshmallow so much, and it was because this is sort of like that camellia. It just did something a little magical on the lips. These really do sort of fill in any wrinkles or crevices. It does plump them up, and they feel fantastic, and it just, I really love every single color from this line. So pink marshmallow, highly recommend, especially if you are looking for a dupe for the Camellia. That was from Chanel, that white lipstick. Definitely need to pick up pink marshmallow. I also fell in love with this baby doll. This is sort of like your Barbie doll pink, but because they are sheer, it just gives you a really pretty stain on your lip. I just love that. I literally love every single color, and I love these. The price is right. It's a clean beauty brand. It pretty much checks all the boxes. So definitely check these out the next time you're at Sephora because they are amazing. And especially if you have smaller lips, you may like them because they are going to plump up up your lips a bit as well. Okay, let's move on to perfume, and I have two favorites from the past month, and the first one is Lucky. This is from Christian Dior's Privé line, and if you are somebody who loves kind of those fresh, clean girl scents, Lucky is going to be your best friend. This one has freesia in it. It's got lily of the valley. It's got some green notes in here. It is fresh, invigorating. It's basically spring in a bottle. I truly cannot get enough of this. I love this so much. This has been on my list to pick up for a while, and I absolutely love the smaller size little baby bottles of these perfumes. They're great to travel with, but also for someone like myself who does fragrance reviews and has tons of perfume. It's just nice to have this size because I know I will actually go through a whole bottle of it. You guys, it's so good. This truly is like you're walking out into the backyard. The grass is slightly long because it needs to be cut because there's been fresh rain and everything is blooming and growing. Like it's sort of like everything's blossoming here. It is just such a beautiful fresh scent. This is one that I feel like in the heat, when you don't want something heavy and cloying, but you do want something a little bit feminine, soft and pretty, this is pretty much a no-brainer. Like I really think that a lot of people are going to love this. I think if someone does not like Lily of the Valley, then maybe this would not be for them. You definitely smell that prominently, but it's just such a beautiful fragrance that's going to put a smile on your face. Easy to wear, happy-go-lucky fragrance. I truly love this, and I have been wearing this a lot, especially when the sun pops out. I get so excited, and this just screams spring to me. Now, another one that's going to put a smile on my face. This is a new launch. This is from Mancera. This is called Tonka Cola, and I just love this one. It is basically cherry coke and a smile. This again has a little bit of frivolous feeling to it. I just love it. There is this effervescent, sparkly nature to it, thus the name cola. It totally encapsulates that sort of fizzy, carbonated bubbliness that we all love. I don't even drink soda very often, but it just brought back such like a nostalgic feeling, like, you know, lots of ice and that fizziness, like a little bit of sparkliness to it. You guys, this is so good. So you definitely smell soda. I want to say it's like cherry cola. There's a little bit of a cherry note in here. It's a little bit sweet, fun, frivolous. It's just really a delight to wear. But okay, so the fun part about this is when you first smell this, like it does make my eyes sort of roll back in my head because it's got this yummy sweetness that I love. I was telling somebody about it. I was so excited. They're like, well, why do you want to smell like Coke? And I was like, no, it's not Coke because it's got that lovely sort of resinous tonka bean that sort of anchors that Coke smell, but it just makes you smile. And then the dry down is really special. So think of that lovely tonka, little bit of resins there. I feel like the cherry cola is tampered down. There's like the cinnamon that kind of comes through, like a cinnamon cherry Coke, that it dries down to slightly powdery. You guys, it's so good. And then it dries down to sort of like this cinnamon cherry Coke. So it is slightly sweet, but again, the tonka sort of holds it down, makes it not overly sweet. It does not bother like my stomach or anything like this. Like to me, this is like edible and delicious. Definitely going to be for my friends who love gourmand scents. I think you're going to go gaga for this one. It's so fun. Like it is literally so fun. It is fizzy, it is effervescent, it is sweet, and it is just not cloying. I guess that's what I would say is like when you're thinking of these cherry cokes that it's just too sweet. It's just not too sweet. It is very much addictive, and I think that is because there is patchouli in here, and I swear patchouli always has this sort of addictive nature. It also can be sort of clean or slightly earthy, and I think that helps as well with any of the sweetness. So think of some yummy cherry coke with some cinnamon here. You've got patchouli. It kind of opens up really bright, and it's got a slightly powdery dry down as well. So if you're somebody who loves Angel's Share, I have a feeling you would love this Tonka Cola, but that one's going to have a little bit of this cherry note. It is not a nauseating cherry note at all. It is in that cherry cola fizzy fun kind of fragrance. So let me read the notes to you. It's cherry, cinnamon, Cecilia, lemon, and nutmeg. Now that I've read the notes, I do smell a little bit of that nutmeg. And in the middle notes, it is Coca-Cola. They totally nailed that. Indonesian patchouli leaf and orange blossom. So there is a little layer of some florals in here as well, just a very slight smattering of them. In the base, you've got tonka bean. I just love tonka. Any fragrance that has tonka bean in it, I pretty much love it. It's going to give just a little bit of richness, a resinous, and I do find that tonka really helps with sweeter fragrances, making them not cloying, making them not kind of making your stomach turn or anything like that. It's got vanilla, benzoin, yeah, that's got a little warmth in it, and labdanum, and I always feel like that adds this really pretty kind of cherry coke powder. The dry down, cinnamon cherry coke powder dry down. And again, you've got to get your nose on this because that may sound like ugh to some people. It just is going to bring back some really good nostalgic times, maybe when you were younger, but it kind of dries down to an adult fragrance. I literally love it. I think it is so fun to wear. And I know that it sort of looks like this ambery color, that it would be more appropriate for the fall and winter because of that sparkly, effervescent cherry coke kind of note in here. I really do think it's appropriate for this time of year. I would even wear it in the summer, maybe not on the hottest day of the summer, but it just has that effervescentness in it that's going to kind of dance on the skin and not be too cloying. So definitely check out this Tonka Cola. This you can get at Twisted Lily. I do have a code Abby10 and hopefully they have samples because this one I highly recommend that people give it a try. Okay, I'm going to end with a few fashion finds. I've been so excited about it. I've done a little bit of travel down to Atlanta, which is a little bit more humid, and now I'm going to San Diego at the end of this week. Very excited. This is a work event. I'm going to be going down with Angela Morgan. She's the owner of Luxe Atelier, and we are doing all sorts of fun stuff. So stay tuned on my Instagram because I cannot wait to share more details with you. That said, I did pick up a few items to wear, and I found the best sort of oversized button-down shirt. It is just perfection. And if you're somebody who loves button-down shirts, slightly oversized, I think you're going to be in love with these. Citizen of Humanity. These are the Kayla oversized shirt. This one is a poplin cotton shirt, and you guys, it is just so amazing. I love the little detail on the shirt where you can button it up so it's nice and crisp and clean, but it can be, you know, kind of 3/4 on your arm, or you can unbutton it and then just wear it full length. It is already oversized, so I went with an extra small in the shirt. So it kind of depends on if you want it extra oversized, then I would go up a size. But I loved this color so much. This one is in navy, and I paired this with some cream colored jeans. My mother ditch your crop cream jeans, and I love it with that kind of navy and the cream. And I love this shirt so much that I went ahead and picked up the French blue version of this as well. I had a little note at Nordstrom, and I loved the shirt so much that I ended up picking it up in this French blue color as well. Again, on the back, you guys, the details are just perfect. It's got a little one of these here, but it also is a little slightly longer on the bottom. So it's going to kind of cover your behind just a bit. But again, it just, the way that it wears is just not sloppy. It's sort of crisp, put together, but very comfortable. And if you're in the heat, I found these to be kind of airy and easy to wear. So these are these Citizen of Humanity. I don't know where I have been. Evidently, this is a thing people love. These Kayla shirts, and they come in all sorts of colors. I literally want to pick one up in the crisp white. That's how much I love them, because these are easy for me to pop on. You could wear it with leggings, you can wear it with your favorite jeans, you could wear this with your shorts, and you're just gonna look put together, kind of fashionable. But I absolutely love these shirts, highly recommend them, and I'm going to be taking both of these down to California with me. Easy to pack, easy to go outfits. And then I picked up this gorgeous dress. This is from Travada, the Birds of Paradise. This is the most beautiful, sort of elegant fabric. I love this brand. The fabric alone is just very high quality. They have beautiful prints, and this dress was just perfection. This is the Christie dress in Paloma, and the reason I love this is it is a bit of a longer dress. I'm not super tall here, but it just completely works. It has a little cinch at the waist, so it does not look like a sack. You can kind of give yourself a little bit of curvature. It has these little pretty fluttery sleeves here, and it's just so beautiful. I could not resist. This is what I was going to wear on Easter, but it ended up being cold that day. But now I'm excited to take it with me on my trip, because I know this is totally California. I know I'll get to wear it. So I'm very excited. Just a beautiful dress. And if you're not familiar with this brand, they have gorgeous blouses, dresses, and they're just really high quality, and the prints are just really beautiful, kind of understated and gorgeous. And then last but not least, I have a pair of wedge sandals that I highly recommend. I wanted to pick up some sandals that I could walk on the Beltline in Atlanta in, something that was going to be comfortable, but that we're going to let my feet breathe. And I picked these ones up from Jeffrey Campbell, and you guys, these are so comfortable. They are super cute on the feet, and I have already worn them in so much. So these are the type of sandals that you put on. They feel comfortable right out of the bat. You don't get any sort of blisters. Again, I am short, and it gives me a little lift. I know that they came in some different colors. I just picked them up in black. And again, I like to pair these with kind of my button-down shirt, kind of cropped jeans, and then these sandals. These are really cute, really comfortable, and I just cannot recommend them enough. Okay, those are my favorites from the month of March. I am so excited to be back filming again. Sorry I'm a little bit behind, but I am back. I have one little quick trip that I'm going to go on just for the weekend, and then I will be back pumping out some content. You guys let me know what you would like to see because I am planning out my next month and I'm super excited. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I will be back with another one soon.